two, ready to kick some ass? Yeah, bring a gun or two. Get your whole town, it's gonna be the showdown. And we gonna make the street smoky like it was Motown. Come on, come on. I got the temptation, feeling the sensation.
Alright, y'all. I just got done editing this video. But all the way through it, there is a high-pitched squeal. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it got in the video. But I can't go through and redo the video because I'm just leaving it as it is. So hopefully y'all can put up with the high-pitched squeal. I don't know where it came from, what it was, or anything. All I know is it's in there and it was annoying and it was bugging the shit out of my ears just trying to rewatch the video. So I don't blame you if you don't want to watch it, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So I want to put this in to begin with. And also the property that we're looking at has been gone, and it's been gone for 6 months. So we ain't getting that one. But there are a couple other ones we're looking at, and there could be one that we're looking at that could be very valuable. So I'll leave it at that. We don't know. I don't want to say anything unless we're going to get it, because I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm tired of getting my hopes up and then just having to flush down the toilet. So I'm not going to do anything until I figure out if we're going to get this or not. So if you guys can make it through this high-pitched squeal, I hope you enjoy it. If not, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it, and I can't get rid of it. So y'all take care. I hope you enjoy the video. Morning, all you pudding addicts. Sorry, my nose has been itching really bad the last couple days. I wanted to make a couple things because I had said a couple things in the other video and I didn't realize it until after I had posted it. That 14-gallon tank that I had talked about buying in my last video, it's not just for a generator. I have a 36-gallon tank on my F-150, and I know a lot of you aren't going to believe me, but when I bought the truck, whoever had the truck, I'm the second owner of Betty. The first owner of Betty had it, when they bought it from the factory, they had it set up for towing. So they put a 36-gallon tank in it. They put airbags under the suspension in the back. It had the automatic, the trailer braking system built in from the factory in the truck. Then they had the F-250 and 350 mirrors put on the truck so you can extend them out. I'm actually wanting those gas tanks for Betty also. Not only do I want them for a generator and then maybe, a future toy, but I also want them for Betty. So I would like to have two, since there's a 36-gallon tank. If I have 214, that's 28-gallon. That's almost a full tank of fuel. So that's another reason why I want to get those tanks. And then also, and let me pick this up. I want to show you guys something. When I was doing their microwave, I kind of wanted to show you mine. Mine's a little overkill because I got 6 across the bottom and then 2 of them across the top. But they have a Hornet also. So they have the exact same RV that I have. So, but when I got parked with mine, because my cord goes into my cabinet, and that was the cord up there that was just bare. That was the only thing that was holding my RV or holding my microwave in from falling out. So, but I got a little overkill. I didn't want to go overkill with theirs, but mine actually sits all the way down to the bottom. That's why I had no problem with my screw holes. Theirs was sitting up a little bit, and I don't know why. So I guess I could have taken theirs all the way off and then let it come down and sit more on top of the board that was on the bottom. So I kind of screwed that up. But, so we're going to sit down for a minute, set my stand back up. There's a couple big things that might be coming. I'm going to go check today. It is like 7:30 today, 7:30 in the morning. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. All right, I apologize. I don't like sneezing on camera. I'll make stupid faces when I sneeze because I'm trying to hold myself so it doesn't blow my back out. Just a small story to go along with that. Last year, when I was over in the Postits South, Peanut Butter came and saw me. And When he came down there, I was standing right by his van and I sneezed and I didn't brace for it. And I literally blew my back out and I was down for 3 days from a sneeze. That's the reason why I have to brace for it. And I don't like doing it because my face goes all. I'm been getting stuff ready. The reason I cleaned out the back of the truck, cleaned out the bed of Betty, and getting some other things cleaned up. I'm going to be leaving for about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days. I don't have to do it, but I want to do it. My neighbor, which is Kat, has to go back to Ohio. I'm not going to get into specifics why, but her truck ended up doing the same thing my truck did. Do you remember last year when the passenger side exhaust on my truck went out and I had to actually have that fixed? I had to take it into a mechanic, so every time you start it up, you can hear it go tat, 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 tat. Well, I don't know if it's going to be that cold yet in Ohio, but I don't want to take any risk of being down below like 40 degrees, below that. Because with that exhaust leak, I was told that you can actually do valve damage to your engine. So we're going to take Betty back since Betty has less mileage. And Betty just got her doctor's appointment. Everything's okay. Tires rotated. And we're going to take some things out of Betty so we can just take a trip back. I'm going to try to video some of that as we go back. We'll be leaving. Today is Thursday. We will be leaving Saturday morning. And she has to be back by the 2nd. So her appointments are on the 2nd. And then we should be back by probably the 4th or the 5th. So I'm probably going to be recording along the highway. I don't know if we see anything, we'll probably stop on our way back and just kind of video a few things. But I have to show you this. I know it's so stupid, but you know how us rednecks love like stupid shit? My neighbor gave this to me. It's a little palette of Post-it notes. She gave this to me and I was like, oh. Okay, so it doesn't take much to amuse me. It doesn't take much to make me happy. A little palette of Post-its is freaking hilarious and I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I have Post-its everywhere. I have a bunch of Post-its up here. I'm not going to show you them because there's some personal information on some of that stuff, so I don't want to show it on camera. I'm sure there's probably some time where I've kind of zoomed across them, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Post-its up there. Plus, I have my new sticker for my trailer that I got in May that I still haven't put on the back of my trailer yet. Also, I am going today, and I know you guys are going to be like, what? I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm going to look at some property. This is something that I wanted personally for a while, but it's something that it's not just going to be me on the property. Like I said, Kat and I are just friends right now. We don't know where it's going to go. I am not going to make any. I'm not going to make any promises on anything to anybody because I don't want to. I can't do that. But Kat and I are friends. Dakota is her son. Me and him are good friends. And what we're going to do is we're going to go look at this property. And if we can get it, we're going to get it together. But there's a surprise about the property. And it's not very big, but there's some surprises that come with the property. And it's in a nice little community. And it's around Quartzsite. And it's something that last year when I went out and looked at it, I loved it a lot. I will tell you this community is huge Second Amendment, huge military, retired military presence. They are conservative, which is a huge thing for me, and they all watch each other's back, and there is no crime out there because 90% of everybody that lives out there owns guns. So now you understand why I found a community I want to go live in. There is a house, I want to say it's like a bungalow. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath building that's on the property. It also has a shed, but there's a lot of potential. There's a couple RV hookups on the property, and we are going to go look. I'm going to go talk to the realtor today and see what it's going to take for us to get that. I made this decision the other day. I'm still going to travel, but we want to get. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a prepper. That's first and foremost that comes into my brain is I am a prepper, because I see where the country's going, and I want to make sure that I have shit that I'm going to need. I want to make sure that I have the storage I need, and I want to make sure that I get everything set up the way I need to have it set up, so that way if shit does hit the fan, I got me and my loved ones and whoever I'm with or whatever, we are covered. We're also going to buy, I'm going to buy more weapons. Those of you who don't know, Sophia, 38 Super, love Sophia. Sophia, she is my princess. I sleep with her every night. She's going with me on the trip. But she's not going to be loaded. She will be in the truck because I take the bug out bag with me when I go. Anytime I go on long trips, I take at least a case of water with me, and I take Sophia with me everywhere, and then I make sure I'm prepared. So I just wanted to make this little video to let you guys know there's some things coming up. There are some surprises that are on the property that I'm not going to tell you about because I don't even know if we're going to get it. We're going to attempt to get it, and if we do, you will be kindly surprised what's coming with the property. And if we do get it, then I will do a walk around of the property of what we do, and then probably what I'll do is end up doing DIY things around what we're doing on the property, why we're doing it. Well, I'm probably not going to go into detail of why I'm doing it because a good prepper never tells everything, so I probably won't tell everything. And there will only be just a few of my close personal friends that I know. And when I say close personal friends, I mean close, near and dear, like peanut butter. Not everybody's going to know where this place is at because I don't want overran with people. I'm still going to be here in Quartzsite. If we don't get it, we're still going to go out in the desert probably when we come back. We just want to see if there's a possibility. The price of this property, I cannot pass this up to try to get. And Kat is one that is also a prepper. And she is a registered nurse. So that is one good thing that you want to have on for your prepping and stuff. You want to make sure you have security, a doctor or a nurse. She is an RN. Kat is a wonderful lady. But I'm going to say this much. I went through a shitty relationship. She went through a shitty relationship, and we're both not ready to go into a relationship. So there's nothing there right now. We are really good friends, and we're going to help each other, and we're literally going to help each other with the property and everything. Like I said, tomorrow's not promised, and I want to make sure that I have a place that I can go to, that I can bug out to, that is going to be equipped with what I need, when I need it, and how I need it. So this is not going to be the only property I get. There's another property I'm looking at also. That one will be highly classified. So if I tell you, I'd have to kill you. I want to look at some other properties. And we found one online. Oh my God. $600,000. And this thing has a 10-foot concrete wall around the property. It looks like a huge compound. I think the guy who owns it had cars because there's a garage that has black and white checkered floor all the way through it, and it's air conditioned. The garage is air conditioned for vehicles. I mean, this thing, and it looks like a compound. Like, I'm not joking. This thing is fucking huge. But I'm not going to end up getting that one. I just don't have $600,000. I don't think I'm going to get a loan for $600,000. Don't want to. Now, I will tell you that we had checked into, there is a RV park that is for sale here in Quartzsite. That it's on Main Street. We went and looked at it. The only problem with it, they want $220,000. And we were looking at getting that to try to make like a supplemental income. And here's the big problem. Whoever set the park up, the RV park here, whoever set that park up, they did a shitty fucking job. The way it's set up is just stupid. There used to be a house on the property, and to hook where you hook RVs and stuff up, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know who did it, but it is like ass backwards fucked up. And it's gonna take a lot of work. We had looked into that, and then if we were to get it, because I think we could get a loan for $200,000 to buy that property. Here's the problem: there's going to be so much work in detail, so much work entailed with trying to get everything upgraded, the power, the water. You've got to make sure the sewer's okay, and there's going to be so much work involved with it that it would cost us probably another, I don't know, $50,000 to $100,000 just to get it set up so we could actually rent out the spaces. To me, that's not worth it. Yeah, if I want something that's plug and play, so to speak. So we had looked at that. So I'm not going to do that. My Aunt Georgia, if you watch this, that place that you were talking about was not 1.2 million. It was 220,000. So that was more apt to, that's more in my price range, because at 1.2 million, there's no way in hell I would get something like that. Now, if we were to get a regular lot, empty lot, and do it ourselves, we would literally, and I'm not joking, we would literally, because there's another lot that I was really wanting. It was a perfectly flat, level lot. The only bad thing is it's by a wash. And if it floods, I don't want it to flood out the property I get. So the property's here, and the wash is right here. And if it does end up flooding, it would flood everything out there because it's a lower level lot. And there's no electric, no water, no sewer. All that shit would have to be put on that property, and I would have to run all the lines for it so we could make room for RVs to come in there. And that's just going to cost way, way, way too much money, and that's not worth it to me. Because, number one, I can't do the work myself anymore. I've finally come to the realization I'm not a young pup anymore. I can't do all that heavy fucking lifting. I can't do all that shit I used to could. And I'm not going to. I don't want to put my back at risk. I don't want to put my leg at risk. So I just have to be careful of what I do. So I went on a little bit longer, but I just wanted to make this video. We're leaving out, today is Thursday. We're going to be leaving out first thing Saturday morning. I got a bunch of shit that I've been trying to get ready. Like I said, I still got to clean out the truck. I got to get the generator out of the back of the truck because we're going to try to get as much weight out of there as I possibly can. And I'm going to take, like I said, I'm going to take a couple cases of water with me, so that way we have what we need, and we're going to be prepared in case something happens. I'll take my bug out bag, and Sophia never leaves my side. You ever seen a man kiss his gun? I think she's sexy. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, a redneck kisses guns. I hope you guys have a great day. Be kind to one another, love one another, and live life to the fullest, because tomorrow's not promised. Y'all take care. God bless each and every one of you, and I love you. You guys take care. Bye.
So put your drinks up for the weekend, 'cause them work days sure been creeping. What's up? Is anybody gonna get tore